Past players on hand, also current players. Two of them joining me now. Catcher Carlos Narváez, pitcher Peyton Tola joining me. Were you guys here last year? You were here last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were here for this.
I wasn't cool.
You weren't here. You weren't cool enough. Well, welcome. Congratulations on being cooler a year later.
Yeah, this is incredible.
It's right. I mean, when we're out on the stage this morning, you're in the middle of January, and the place is packed, and they're screaming for you. How cool is that?
No, it was cool. I remember last year when I came, I was scared. Like, first time for me, like, I just got traded. Like, everybody was new for me, so it's like, okay. But now it's way more enjoyable, you know what I mean? Like, I know pretty much all faces, you know what I mean? Fans, recognize that's... It's cool. It's cool.
But last year was kind of your first taste of what this is like, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, never had it before. Like I said, and last year when I saw it, I didn't expect it when we got into the tunnel, and then like everybody was like, "Oh my God!" That was my reaction last year. You know what I mean? Like, so super cool that people just like that, like show up with this weather, like they don't care.
You can say it. It's because these fans are so much better than Yankee fans. That's what you wanted to say. You didn't get this when you were with the Yankees.
I didn't say what you say.
Yeah, I'll say.
I agree.
How about you? So this is your first taste of it. Now you got a taste of it all last year. You came up during the season, but you got I think 6,000 tickets sold or something like that in the middle of January. It's pretty cool.
It's incredible. Like it's just to see the people pour out and. Just how much people care here. It's different. It's different here, and it's been incredible going to the Celtics game. It's seeing the guys. It's kind of like you're seeing the guys away from baseball a little bit, getting to know them a little bit better, and it's just been it's been an incredible week so far.
So you all together at the Celtic game last night, or how'd that work? Were you together in a suite? Or were you all just
two suites, kind of meander around. So a lot of food, great food. So I'm snacking.
You're like my kid. You take him to a game and he talks about how much food there was at the game. Who won? Yeah, I don't know. The food was great.
It was a great game. Great game.
You came up last year, and that was such an electric night. That Friday night, going up against Skeens. Like, as you got away from last season, as you went home and you had a little time to sort of put it in perspective.
Yeah,
when you look back on that night, what do you remember most?
I think we're talking about it now. Like the fans were incredible. I don't know, before I got up here what it was like, but it was my first taste of like this is what like postseason ball is like. We're gearing up for it. Everybody, the energy is different. It's getting a little chillier, but it was an incredible night. You just thinking about like the roars and the highs of the game, and my dad kept talking about, I was great on the call. They loved me. I'm like, yeah, Dad, what? Yeah, whatever. But it was just an incredible night, and was super thankful to be a part of it.
Narvi, for you, you come in at this time last year, and you'd made your major league debut with the Yankees, but you really want to establish yourself as an everyday player. You wind up being a Gold Glove finalist. By the end of the year, you're the veteran catching the young guys. Right? Like life comes at you fast, doesn't it? What was that year? Same question, right? When you look back on last season, what are you most proud of? Like what did last season mean to you in your development as a player?
As a group, like I say, I feel proud of, as a group what we accomplished. It was too much ups and downs, like too much noise outside, and we are a young group, to be honest. So what we accomplished, until, of course, we didn't reach the goal that we wanted, but we were in that stage, like big stage in New York with a young group, like we were together for the last 2 or 3 months back then, so it's like super special. Like, of course, when I saw those videos, my dad is always watching those videos on YouTube, even just in holidays, you know what I mean? So when I watch, I'm okay, wow, like Narvi is behind, so behind that dish, I feel proud of myself. Beside the individuals or whatever the season went, like Gold Glove finalists, of course, like super proud of that too, but as a group, what we just accomplished, you know what I mean, and the biggest stage with all that people, when you see like every 7 p.m. is crowded, like 8th inning with the song, everybody's on their feet, you know what I mean? So that's when you feel part about it, like when you're playing. Me as a catcher, when I'm behind that dish, when that happens, like it's super special, and that's what I get proud of.
And you did it with one knee for about half the season. For a catcher to grind through the knee the way you did, you had the surgery after. You're good now, right?
Yeah,
all good to go. But how much did that sort of become something that you had to deal with? Because catchers, man, like that, you got to deal with pitchers. You got to keep the whole staff going. You're still trying to be a productive hitter, and now you got the knee to deal with. That's not easy.
Yeah, no, it wasn't easy for sure. I was dealing with that, especially the last 2 months of the season. It was on and off. But more days than others, you know. So that was something, like I said, it was at night paying attention with the guys, like doing a scouting report, and studying the other pitchers too. So it's no time for, I mean, like I was doing my recovery every day, but as soon as the game started, like, I mean, you forget everything, especially at the end with the last 2 weeks when we were in that push, like trying to clinch. Like, that was the best 2 weeks of the season because I didn't feel anything about the pain because we were so close, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean, definitely was tough. Like, every guy played with some minor pains, you know what I mean? But as a catcher, like, you got to show that leadership. I mean, your guys never, I mean, they never watch you lay down, you know what I mean? So with the face down, whatever, like with some pains or whatever, you got to be head up. So that was my whole mindset throughout. When I feel some pain or whatever, but I got to, of course, it was minor pain at the moment, but it was like, okay, I gotta show up and don't forget about anything. I got recovery after the game or tomorrow. So
Catchers are different, man.
Golly,
Catchers
they're
are tough.
different. Dealing with all this stuff and dropping down, then having to deal with divas like us, like it's just different. So
I always love to ask catchers this: throwing out a guy or hitting a home run? What do you get a bigger charge out of?
throw out a guy.
Because it's helping the pitcher.
Exactly.
Right?
It's helping the pitcher. It's like, okay, they gotta respect you. Homer, I mean, 9 guys can do home. Of course, like I say, bro, like if you're a catcher,
Anybody can hit a home.
if you're a catcher, like you wanna succeed with the bat, like that's all moments or all time. Okay, you don't need to hit, like you need to hit and you want to hit. But when you're like you get proud of your position and you throw out a guy, you block a ball, you keep the score 0 runs, like that's when you feel proud as a catcher.
All right, you got to run. Peyton, you're going to hang here with us for a couple minutes. Before I let you go, though, I got to see you play some golf.
Yeah.
Down at David Ortiz's event. You can hit it a little bit.
I like it. I like to play, especially in the off season. Playing like 2 times a week with my dad. My whole family plays. So actually, in 4 years, I rent a house. It's gonna be in a golf club.
Ooh,
so
there you go. Now we're talking.
That's gonna be cool.
Might have to do another interview with him. Might have to set that up. Hey, you're a Venezuelan, obviously. Everybody safe in your family?
Yeah, they're safe. They're safe. Tough moment, but they're safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do want to ask you one last thing about that Ortiz thing. There was a moment when you and I were talking, and all of a sudden, Jared Saltalamacchia came over. David Ross came over. A little bit later, Pudge Rodriguez came over. Like, they all wanted to talk to you because they had seen you come out. What does that mean to you? These are great catchers, right? What did it mean to you? And I got out of the way, and you guys were talking for a while. What did it mean for you to sort of have these guys come to you and say, hey, we love the way you're doing what you do?
I got the same thought at the moment what you have right now. Like, bro, these guys, I just seen these guys catch for so many years, and they're asking questions to me. It's like, I got a performance, you know what I mean? So it's like, no, yeah, talking about catching, whatever. But to be honest, that was a cool moment. Probably the coolest moment in that event as a person, because like talking about catching with guys that I've been watching since I like kid, like asking questions to me, how's the new style of catching, or the knee, whatever. So like super cool moment to me. Like that's something that I gonna remember forever. Because, like I say, like as a kid, you're watching somebody and then asking questions to you about your position that they play, and they were good at it. So, like that's so cool, bro.
Yeah, it was very cool. A lot of young catchers going to be talking to you about that in the future too. All right, we'll let you run. You got another thing, Peyton. You stay with us.
Sure.
No, you don't have a choice. I
don't have anything better to do.
We're going to talk about your golf game when we come back.
Please no.